Hello, Ambassadors class. I know that you guys are going through this book, The Church in Babylon, and I'm preparing for the message on Sunday. The message Sunday will be the coming of the King from Revelation 19. I wanted to share with you a quick word from Revelation 18 today. As you guys think about returning to your class on Sunday, I hope you find this short devotional thought encouraging and helpful. In Revelation 18, we read the following. After this, I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having great authority, and the earth was made bright with his glory. And he called out with a mighty voice, Fallen, fallen, Babylon the Great, she has become the dwelling place for demons, a haunt for every unclean spirit, a haunt for every unclean bird, a haunt for every unclean and detestable beast. For all the nations have drunk the wine of the passion of her sexual immorality. The kings of the earth have committed immorality with her. The merchants of the earth have grown rich from the power of her luxurious living. Verse 4, Then I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, lest you take part in her sins, lest you share in her plagues. For her sins are heaped high as the heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities. Pay her back as she herself has paid others, and repay her double for her deeds. A mixing portion for her in the cup she mixed, and glorified herself, and lived in luxury. So give her like a measure of torment and mourning, since in her heart she says, I sit as a queen, I'm no widow, and mourning I shall never see. For this reason her plagues will come in a single day, death and mourning and famine, and she will be burned up with fire, for mighty is the Lord who has judged her. The kings of the earth who committed sexual immorality and lived with her in luxury will weep and wail over her when they see the smoke of her burning. They will stand far off in fear of her torment and say, Alas, alas, you great city, you mighty Babylon, for in a single hour your judgment has come. Verse 11, And the merchants of the earth weep and mourn for her, since no one buys their cargo of gold, silver, jewels, pearls, fine linen, purple cloth, silk, scarlet cloth, all kinds of scented wood, and articles of ivory, articles of costly wood, bronze, irons, marble, cinnamon, spice, incense, myrrh, frankincense, wine, oil, flour, wheat, cattle, sheep, horses, chariots, and slaves, that is, human souls. The fruit for which your soul longed for has gone for you, and all your delicacies and your splendors are lost, never to be found again. And then John continues writing in Revelation 18, verse 21. A mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and threw it to the sea, saying, So will Babylon, the great city, be thrown down with violence and will be found no more. The sound of harpists and musicians and flute players and trumpeters will be heard no more. The craftsman of any craft will be found in you no more. The sound of the mill will be heard, and the light of the lamp will be heard in you no more. The voice of the bridegroom and the bride will be heard in you no more, for your merchants, the great ones of the earth, and all the nations were deceived by your sorcery. And in her was found the blood of prophets and saints, and all have been slain on the earth. That is the end of Revelation 18. As you think about the church at Babylon, I want you to think about the concept of the worldly way versus the concept of the way of Christ, the kingdom way. The world and all its systems are going to be smashed, abolished, and destroyed, as will all those who submit to the worldly way of thinking, in lust, and immorality, and adultery, and idolatry. The Lord's word is clear to us, Ambassadors class. Revelation 18, Babylon will fall. The kingdoms of this world will totter and fall, but the Lord and his kingdom abide forever. And as we look forward to the great day, that awesome day when Babylon the Great will be thrown into the lake of fire, we anticipate it, but we also repent of sin in our heart because we need Jesus to transform us, because we too have adopted the attitude of Babylon. And we must repent and adopt the attitude of Christ and his kingdom. I hope this little devotional thought encourages you, and I hope this supports your lesson, Ambassadors class. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.